backfield. Catches it for a touchdown.
Would you
That's
look at that?
Evergreen.
Would you look at that?
Cool with the big three. Great. Takes it all the way now. Nice. Hello, everybody. We want to welcome you to the last game of the season here at McKenzie Stadium for the 2021 football season here at Clark County. This is Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbeiner. This is EPS Sports, and we got here just in time for the kickoff. Mountain View going against Heritage tonight. That first kick will end up in the end zone, and Heritage will take the ball over at the 20. We want to welcome you guys that are streaming with us this afternoon from on YouTube at the Evergreen School District channel. And we also want to welcome the Comcast folks here for channel 28 and 328. So we want to welcome everybody here to the last games of the season here. This short season, exaggerated or not exaggerated. Shortened. Something was exaggerated about it, right? All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started with the first play. Handoff fly sweep. Nice run as he gets down to the 25. He's going to continue that, find some open space, and he's going to get run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Looks like Kevin Chen was able to finally go ahead and push him out of bounds for Mountain View.
Caden Bowles getting all the credit for that nice hard run. Gets him around the corner. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 39. Starting quarterback again tonight is Khalil Osman, the sophomore. He's gotten better and better every game. Nice handoff to Andre Cowley. Cowley's going to get across the 40, down to about the 44-yard line. Andre not able to play in last week's game, but looks like he is able to get over his injuries and get out here for the final game of the season. He is a senior, so I'm sure he's glad that he's able to participate in this last game. Parker in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Cowley again. Looks like Cowley's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, number 65, Gavin James Dews, was able to go ahead and come up with a stop there.
It's definitely going to be something. We'll see here. Mountain View has been known the last couple of games we've seen their defense. That front four does a pretty good job. We'll see how they handle against this predominantly running team here with the T-Wolves. Lined up with 2 wings. Send a man in motion. Cowley the man again. He's going to get to the 48-yard line. It's going to come up about a yard shy of a 1st down, making it 4th down. Eli Reynolds, number 1, runs the ball in. Two-back set. Parker goes into motion. Cowley takes the ball again. And he is not going to make it here. Nice stiff defense there from the Thunder. And they're going to turn the ball over on downs here in pretty good field position.
Looks like Kason Reed for Mountain View was able to go ahead and get the stop there to prevent the 1st down and give their offense the ball.
All right, the Mountain View offense takes the field for the first time tonight. Ran by Riley McCarthy. He is he does a whole lot for this team. He'll run the ball. He can throw the ball. We'll kind of see what kind of offense they come out with as they start this. And it's going to be a quarterback run. We will probably see a lot of that this evening from that young man. He's going to get down to the 41-yard line. Bring up second down. I'm sure part of the game plan here for the Thunder is to see that they are a little vulnerable with the run. The T-Wolves are. Another quarterback keeper. He will move the chains as he gets down across the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 34. And we have got a player down on the field. He's being attended to by trainers from both sides of the field. Not quite able to see the young man's number, so we're not going to guess to who that might be, but it does look like it might be a problem with his knee. We'll see what's going on. Hopefully he'll be able to get up here and walk off on his own. Just want to make sure everybody is aware. This is we do have a doubleheader tonight. The second game will be Evergreen Kelso. That game time started at 7, and looks like we'll probably come up about 5 minutes early, about 6:55. But the great thing about all of this is, as short as this season was, obviously there's no playoffs. We're not going to have a state championship this year. But all of these guys got an opportunity to play some football this year, even though the season was shortened. So real glad about that, and extra happy about the fact that these last couple of games we were able to let fans back into the stadium, so we could get some kind of normalcy back here into some Clark County high school football.
Yeah, it's certainly good, especially for all the seniors this year, right? Not being able to play in the fall, coming back, and at least getting 5 or 6 games in the spring to finish out their high school career is certainly a good thing.
Sure is. It's Ricardo Cortez, the young man they're helping off the field right now. Hopefully he's going to be okay. As we resume back to football, 8:50 left to play in the first quarter. This time, McCarthy takes it under the center. Handoff, nice little pass. Handoff there, and just refusing to go down there is number 11. And that is Zach Gable. We see a lot of him. We've seen a lot of him this year, and he runs real hard like that. He doesn't go down real easy, and he always falls forward after contact. So another good run. It's going to move the chains for him. 1st down and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, it was a great run by Gable, but you have to give credit to Andrew Studich on his offensive line, who pushed his blocker about 25 yards down the field.
Good job. McCarthy takes that one himself, finds a little space, and he is going to get down to, it looks like, about the 12-yard line. Just inside the down marker, just rearing up 2nd and inches here for the 1st down. Back in shotgun formation. This time looking for a receiver. Has one ended in the end zone, and he is going to make the touchdown. That is going to be Delmage, number 6, and he is going to put the Thunder on the scoreboard on their second possession here of this half. And only 7:39 left to play. Mountain View on top.
Delmage ran a great route there and was able to go ahead and create some separation from his defensive mark. Left him wide open for the touchdown.
Sure did. We got the kick, and that is going to be good as it pushes the score 7-0. As Mountain View takes the ball directly down the field on their first possession and puts points on the board. Run, pass. And the pass ended up putting the points on the board. So good job there. Good play call by the Mountain View coaching staff there. Heritage's offense coming back on the field here in a bit to get another opportunity. Cowley, obviously, their go-to guy here now that he is healthy and back on the field, but they do have a couple other pieces that they can hand that ball off to and get some positive yards. So we'll kind of see how they mix that up here on their second possession of this quarter. Millette set up to kick the ball off. This ball is going to sail into the end zone as well, and Heritage will take the ball over on the 20. Osmond, the quarterback, only a sophomore. This abbreviated season, and then he gets to start up next year, hopefully going for that starting job once again. Hands off this time. This Bolts breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's going to make it down to the level 2 area, but he's going to get stopped right there at the 25.
Yeah, stop made by Jarrell McCade, number 54.
McCord breaks the huddle early and lines up on the far side. Quarterback drops back as McCord out in the flat and unable to complete that pass, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5. Reynolds brings the play in. This time, 3 receivers set on the far side. Bowles and Cowley out there. Cowley on the delayed handoff. Going to get down across the 25. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punting team comes on for the T-Wolves. Tried to create some space with the formation of trips out there, kind of loosen up that the box a little bit, and Mountain View did a great job of only keeping him down to about 2 yards on that gain. Gable standing at midfield. That punt is going to go straight up in the air. Gable will get the fair catch. I'm sorry, that is not Gable. It's number 14. And that is Jacob Martin. And he's going to fair catch it right at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Thunder in T-Wolf territory.
Punter didn't have a lot of time there. It was really a catch and kick.
Yeah, he had 3 guys bearing down on him pretty good. Nice run by McCarthy. He's going to get all 10 on that play as he gets brought down at the 30-yard line. That will move the chains. Kevin Chen back into the game. Bunch set up, empty backfield. Kyle Chen and Kevin Chen are in the game. Delmage finds himself open. He's able to make that catch. We'll see if he is able to get in. The official says he's going to get run out of bounds right there at the 1 yard line. Nice catch there by number 6, Delmage, who's been making big plays for the Thunder for quite a few years now.
Yeah, he certainly has. And that was another great catch by Delmage. He tried to go ahead and extend that football out to have it cross the plane of that goal line, and unfortunately he just stepped out of bounds right before he was able to do so.
So no, they have the running package in the game right now. Chin will take that ball in as he steps across untouched. Mountain View pulls ahead by 2 scores. Millette set up for the kick. And that's going to be good as well. 6 to play. 14-0 is the score here. Heritage, as of yet, defensively, has not been able to find an answer to stop McCarthy. It's been pretty much McCarthy running it, McCarthy throwing it.
Yeah, we've talked before how Mountain View is really a strong running team, but McCarthy's able to go ahead, and his accuracy is really good as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the strongest arm in the league, but he's able to have some pinpoint accuracy and find his receivers in spaces that only they can catch the ball.
Oh, yeah. He does a good job. And they're going to keep pounding McCarthy down these guys' throats, because if they can't stop it, then why change it?
Yeah. Why fix what ain't broke?
Exactly. So set up again here for Millette. All right. So Heritage will take the ball over on the 20 once again. That last series for Heritage, they tried to mix it up a little bit, throw the ball. They threw the ball once and weren't successful after a good first down play that brought up 2nd and 5, and then just weren't able to do anything after that. Just kind of stalled out. Got about 2 extra yards from Cowley on 3rd and 5, but wasn't able to really break anything through. So we'll see what goes on in this one. Bodie goes into motion. He steps in real nicely. Looks like he'll make it to about the 24-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. So nice first down play here. 2nd and 3rd down has been crucial for these guys in the last couple of series that they've been on the field. Osmond breaks the huddle. Cowley gets the ball, but he is not going to get anywhere. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, Jarrell McCade able to go ahead and get back there and get the stop again. That's his 3rd of the night.
Bring up a 3rd down and 6 situation here. Trip receivers here at the bottom of the screen. Osmond drops back. Has a man in the flat. He's going to make the catch, but he is not going to make it to the first down markers.
A good tackle there by Jacob Martin.
So that'll bring up 4th and 2, and here comes the punting team back onto the field. So great defensive stance there and great open field tackle, like you said, by Martin as he saves the first down. Martin back at midfield. That's almost going to get stopped. Oh, he almost blocked that one.
Yeah, that was Gable that was able to go ahead and get there and penetrate.
It sure was. Aiden Miller. That was more like a pass than a punt. He was able to catch that one off his shoulder and get back to the 47-yard line. It'll be first down from there. Clock stopped with 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Mountain View already 2 scores ahead. Another keeper by the quarterback. McCarthy breaks away into the open field. Nice job as he keeps fighting and makes it down to the 30-yard line. Needs to get to the 26 for the first down. Another quarterback keeper falls in behind, and he is going to get plenty as he gets across the 25 down to the 22-yard line before he stopped. That will move the chains. First and 10. Gable got out in front of that nicely, threw a block there on one of the linebackers that allowed him to get the extra yards. Now it looks like they're trying to get it figured out, and so Mountain View's going to go ahead and call a timeout, make sure they got the right personnel on the field. Looks like there's a little confusion going on about the group that was out there. That was definitely their run package setup. I saw Gable, I saw Chen, and I saw Tamakoli.
Yeah, no, I think there was a little bit of confusion on the play call. I think I saw Jacob Martin run to a different side of the field 3 times before the timeout was called there. We'll get it sorted and we'll come out and play first and 10.
All right, looks like they got it all figured out. Gable and Tamakoli in the backfield. Chen on setup on the wing. Tamakoli will take it, and he'll get down to the 20-yard line, get a couple out of it, and second down. I think they'll spot the ball right there just inside the 20 and 21.
A tackle made by Cowley there, contributing on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Another handoff, Gamble. Nice little run as he stays tucked in behind his lineman. Get a couple out of that and get him down to the 19-yard line. Bring up third down.
Yeah, Cowley again able to go ahead and track him down and get a second stop in a row.
Okay, Mountain View running a bunch of players on and off the field. Looks like they got the setup now. Delmage and Chen on the far side. It's Kyle Chen, number 5. Quarterback keeper once again. He's going to spin out of that initial contact. He's going to get down to the 10-yard line. That will be plenty to move the chains. First and goal from the 10.
Caden Bones with the stop there. It looks like Mountain View had a little bit of confusion there as well, but when McCarthy can run the ball as well as he can, at some point you just just run it.
Just give it to the quarterback, no matter what the formation is. Chen's going to take this one. He does get around the edge. And nice open field tackle there by Bowles as Chen tries to get down. And he'll go down right inside the 10-yard line at about the 6. Spot the ball on the 7-yard line, and it'll be second down from there. Caden Bowles, number 2 now on the field. We're going to get an inside handoff. Chen ducks back inside. And are they going to give him the touchdown? And they are. As Chen falls across the goal line there for the 3rd score of the first quarter for the Mountain View Thunder. They have nothing but good field position the entire game. The Heritage offense has not been able to get the ball across midfield since in the entire quarter.
No, they haven't.
We're at the end of it now here too.
Yeah, it certainly helped. I mean, it's certainly helps confidence in running the football, knowing that even if you're unsuccessful, which they haven't been, they've been successful on every single drive they've had.
And that is going to push them to 21 points here, scored in the first quarter. Mountain View, nothing in their way up to this point.
No, I mean, and the big thing is Heritage hasn't been able to get anything going offensively. They've gone 3 and out 3 times in a row. And, I mean, that's going to tire your defense out. It doesn't allow your offense to gain any sort of momentum.
Yeah, sure does.
And Mountain View is certainly taking advantage of that.
Well, Heritage has had first downs have been successful for them. They've got decent field position, or yardage, I should say, on their first down. But second and third have just been haunting them the entire quarter. Just not good plays on the second and third. Jude Millette kicking it off for the 3rd time this quarter. And definitely doing all that is asked of him this evening, as he has put all 3 of them in the end zone.
Almost in the same spot.
Yeah. Heritage breaks the huddle. Caden Bowles now the running back. Quick pitch out to Bowles. Bowles is going to get down to about the 21-yard line before he stopped. Trying to turn that ball upfield. Didn't have anywhere to go once he got up there.
No, Zion Kaysen, the senior defensive lineman, they're able to go ahead and get the stop.
Handoff again to Bowles. This time Bowles sheds that first contact. Nice, powerful run as he lowers his shoulder. Blast past the 30, and he's going to make it down to the 31-yard line. Best second down that they've run today as they move the chains with that. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. And that looks like they are not going to get an opportunity to get this play off before we move into the second quarter. So as we end this quarter, Mountain View's on top, 21-0. Heritage's offense showing a little momentum here as this quarter runs out, as they are able to move the chains for the first time in the first quarter. So we'll see if they'll be able to capitalize on that momentum as we continue in here into the second quarter.
Yeah, we certainly will. I think Heritage, like you said, they've had good first downs. First down plays, or second and third, are certainly haunting them a little bit. I think if Osmond's able to find his receivers a little better, right, they can get a little bit of additional momentum, opening up the playbook a little bit, just mixing things up.
Yeah, sure do. So we'll see what this kind of gives them and what this affords them, and a little more room behind them. 1st and 10 from the 31. Osmond's had one complete pass there on the series prior to this one, but came up short on the first down. They're going to huddle up here and break the huddle with 3 receivers here at the bottom of the screen. Osmond rolls out. It's for a man in the flat. He's going to find Lemire. Lemire is going to do well as he gets run out of bounds, and it looks like the 37-yard line.
Big block there by Buddy Parker, allowing Lemire to gain a couple extra yards.
They need the 41-yard line for the first down. Caden Bowles, the running back. They're going to give it to Caden. And he is going to go right upfield and gets right across there. He's going to move the chains again. So for the second time, Timberwolves able to move the chains. 2 successful second down plays in a row. So offense looking a little better, looking like they might have got a little more comfortable. Osmond has 2 completions now in the game. Time Osmond drops back. Tries to go deep. Has a man semi-open out there as Martin goes with Lemire on that one. Lemire unable to track that one in, and that will bring up 2nd and 10.
It looks like Osmond gave all that he had into that pass. Just wasn't quite strong enough to get the accuracy on point to put it where he wanted to.
Set up formation again, 2nd and 10. Crucial down for them. They're going to hand the ball off. Aiden this time. Aiden finds some open field. He's going to get down across midfield before he's run out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Nice second down play once again for the T-Wolves as Aiden Miller breaks out into the open and moves the chains.
Yeah, big block there by number 88, Jack Warren. Really opened up the slot.
T-Wolves seem to settling down a little bit. Caden Bowles will take this one again. He's going to keep his legs churning and get that across the 35. And he'll get down to the 33-yard line, 2nd down. Quarterback's rolling out. It's a man in the flat. That's going to be Miller. Miller's going to get across the 25-yard line. And he is going to make it down to, it looks like, the 20. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. So this entire possession, we have not seen a 3rd down.
No, we haven't. Heritage is looking really good on this possession, and they're able to move the football, able to move the chains. Looks like they're an inch from officially being in the red zone.
Yes, they are. Send it a man in motion. They're going to hand it off. This is going to be Miller again. Miller is able to split the defenders on initial contact. Kyle Miller loses his hat, so he'll have to take a play off. I'm sorry, Kyle Chin, not Miller. Bring up 2nd down. Lemire and Parker, the 2 wing backs. Lemire in the motion. He's going to give the ball off to Caden Bowles. Nice run there by Caden as he gets down to the 11. He gets down to the 6-yard line. And for the first time in the game, they are at a first and goal situation. Closing in on the score for the first time here in the second quarter. Brady Culp now comes into the game, number 5, lined up on the far side of the field. Lemire is going to take it, steps in behind the block of Bolds. He'll get down across the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Tough 2 yards, but he is able to get it. It's going to bring up second down. Come out in wing formation. Hands that ball off to Bolds, and Bolds is able to get in to the end zone for the touchdown. 8:26 left to play in the first half. T-Wolves on the board now, 6. True to form the entire possession. We never saw a third down.
No,
second down was always the big play for these guys.
And I think the biggest difference between this possession and the first, the first several that we saw from Heritage is the blocking.
Yeah.
The blocking was a lot better in this possession. They were finding their assignments and creating holes to allow the run game to be successful.
And that's going to be good. And T-Wolves able to pull this game within 2 scores here in the first half of play. That was real good momentum, a real good drive there for the T-Wolves. They were able to, like you said, there was some good blocking and some just good hard running. And the passes they did throw were real safe passes that were allowing them to get the yardage they needed just to keep the chains moving. So real good series, just to look at a whole for these guys. Hopefully they'll be able to, tap back in on that again here and put some more points on the board on their next opportunity. Big thing here now is for their defense. The offense has shown that they've settled in a little bit and kind of found their niche. Now the defense is going to have to step in and actually stop the Thunder here on this possession.
Yeah, and hopefully it allows the defensive side to go ahead and catch a little bit of a breather.
Yes, most definitely. Kicker here, Pablo Barbosa Sanchez is the kicker for the Timberwolves. And that ball's going to go out of bounds at about the 20. Flags up. Mountain View will take the ball at the 35-yard line. Not as good as field position they've had in their last 3 possessions, but definitely not a bad one as they start out on the 35-yard line. Delmage and Martin lined up here at the bottom of our screen. Quarterback keep. This time he's going to get stacked up at about the 38-yard line. Second down. Mountain View has a play called in. Nice little run as he steps up into the middle field, gets down across the 35. Takes a nice pop, but only after he has gotten the necessary yards. Good job there for Drake. Porter Drake, the ball carrier on that one. Moves the chains, 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Two receivers set down here at the bottom of the screen. Looks like they were trying to get that to Delmage. Play looks broken. But McCarthy ends up going to get a couple of yards out of it as he gets to midfield before he's brought down. Delmage looks like he may have been looking for that on a quick screen here to the bottom of the screen. But it doesn't look like that happened. I don't know if McCarthy saw a guy in the way and decided to keep that himself or what was going on that. But he ended up with positive yards, and we'll give 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it was a good scramble by McCarthy because he was about to take negative yards on that loss. He was able to turn it into 2-yard gain.
Option play. Looks like we've got a penalty flag trailing the play here. We'll see what's going on. And possibly could be a holding penalty. And it is going to be holding against Mountain View. So they're going to back him up 10 from the 49-yard line. Still 2nd down.
It's been a good, clean game so far. That's our first penalty flag in the run of play.
Yeah, it sure
since we
is.
started tonight.
So the 10 yards is marched off. That's going to push Mountain View back to the 39-yard line. They need to get across midfield and down to the 42 for the first down. Porter Drake comes out of the game. Three receivers. McCarthy drops back. Decides he's going to take this one himself. He's going to get back to midfield, just across down to the 49-yard line before he's brought down. So got back all the penalty created and a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down from the 49. Drake Porter back into the game. Porter hands it off, double hand off to Chin. Kevin breaks up the middle of the field, and he is going to get undercut there right at about the 44-yard line, but it will be plenty to move the chains. Double handoff. Xavier Mayo now checks into the game, number 3, lines up in the slot position. Quarterback keep as McCarthy breaks through the middle, spins out of the initial contact down to the 25-yard line. And we'll spot the ball on the 24. 1st and 10 from there. Demicoli in the game along with Porter Drake. Time fake bootleg. Quarterback has a man going down the center of the field looking for his tight end. Aiden Nicholson not able to put the ball on him. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Quarterback keep once again right up the middle of the field. And it looks like he'll get down to about the 16-yard line. Third down. Demicoli goes back into the game. Him and Drake in the backfield. Drake takes the handoff, bounces it to the outside. And we'll see here. Looks like the initial spot may be enough. We'll see where they actually spot the ball.
Heritage wanting a turnover there. Saying they came up with the football, but I don't think they're going to get it.
Looks like they're going to have you say he was down by contact. Chains have not been moved yet. Looks like, see if they're going to eyeball this, and the Whitecap does, and they're going to move the chains 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Gable gets in behind his line and pushes his way down across the 10-yard line. That will bring up 2nd and 5. Mayo checks back into the game in the slot position. Martin on the far side. This is going to be a quarterback keeper, and he is going to go in untouched until he crosses the line as Mountain View pulls it again to another 3-score. 27. And at this point, they can't go touchdown for touchdown. Heritage is going to have to find a way defensively to find a stop if they want to get back into this game.
Yeah, they haven't proven that they can stop Riley McCarthy using his feet.
Millette successful once again. 28-7 is the score. 3:24 left to play in the first half of ball. Mountain View in command.
Yeah, they certainly are. Like I said, Heritage has to find a way to come up with stops defensively.
Mountain View is showing a real good mix of plays. You know, we've seen some misdirection. We've seen some I'm coming right at you, and we've seen a couple of pass attempts here. So, I mean, they've got the whole book open. Coach Matheson down there giving his quarterback some extra info down there on the sidelines after that series. No matter what the score is, you're always coaching, always trying to look for ways for the kids to be better at what they're doing. This time, this one's going to get picked up right at the 1. Nice hard run there. And he is going to get it back to the 22-yard line, it looks like. Aiden Miller, the ball carrier. And it looks like he paid for that tough run a little bit. He's still down there on the carpet. Hopefully it's not anything serious, and he'll be able to get up and walk off on his own.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of what Riley McCarthy can do tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, baseball is actually his first sport of choice. He has committed to the University of Portland, so we certainly wish him well in his future endeavors
good
there.
For that young man. Is he a pitcher?
He is. So his what I read online is that he's a catcher.
Oh,
with
okay.
his secondary position being a first baseman. So.
Good job. Well, good to see that Miller is able to get up. Looks like he is putting some weight on it. Hopefully he'll be okay and be able to see some more of this game. All right, so Heritage back up, hit the line of scrimmage, ready to go here. 3:06 left to play. Brady Culp lined up here on the numbers. Drops back. Looks like Culp is who he was initially looking for. Decided best on making that as the Mountain View linebackers backed up into his window.
Yeah, Jarrell McCade coming in big. Able to go ahead and deliver that pop to Osmond.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were talking about that. That looked like intentional grounding, yeah. There was nobody out there as he threw it into the flat, and his receiver broke towards the middle of the field. So that's going to be yardage and a loss of down. Having a conversation with his coach over there.
Might be a tough one to call there, especially with that ball being released as he was getting hit.
They did waive it. But it looks like it was a conversation, so with the flag being waved, no loss of yardage, no loss of down, 2nd and 10. All right. Break the huddle with trips here at the bottom of the screen. Delayed handoff there to the running back. That is going to be Bolds. He's going to get a nice run out of it as he gets down to the 35-yard line.
Good job by Gable there to be able to go ahead and track him down.
Delayed on that handoff just long enough to create some extra space for Caden Bolt to go ahead and take care of it. Rolls out. Lemire is who he is looking for in the flat. Heritage real lucky that Chen didn't actually see that ball coming.
Yeah, Kyle Chen was there.
He was going for the contact and didn't see that he could have actually picked that one off.
Yeah, because that ball fell within his wingspan.
Yeah, it sure did. Bodie in formation. Drops back. McCord was the intended receiver. Looks like he got tangled up with the defenders there as Jacob Martin stayed right over the top of that route. Didn't allow McCord to break into the open and use his speed on that route. And this will bring up 3rd down as Heritage calls a timeout.
We'll see what they can do to come up with a play to get 3rd and 10 to extend this drive.
Yeah, the play calling gets a little narrow on the 3rd and 10. I mean, one thing you do know that the defense is going to come at you.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a play that's going to take advantage of the aggressiveness that the front four are going to have on this play. You pretty much imagine they're going to pin their ears back and come at you. All right, so we've got slot receivers down here at the bottom. Lemire lines up in the wing on the far side. Lemire in motion. Quarterback drops back. There's the screenplay we were looking for, and it is not going to be successful.
Big hit by Kason Reed.
Sure is. Sure is. And the screenplay is exactly what you would run there.
Right.
It's a great call for where they were. And, you know, the deal is the linebacker there just wasn't fooled, and he came up and made that pop right as the ball was being caught. Martin standing at the 40. Almost blocked once again. Martin's just going to let it roll, and it looks like it'll come to his rest at the 37-yard line. Mountain View's offense back on the field with good field position.
Yeah, once again, they started to drive, you know. They haven't, let me say it this way, they haven't started to drive inside their own 35 yet tonight.
No, they sure haven't. They sure have not. Trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. McCarthy's rolling out. Chin is his man. Del Mar's there to make the great catch. Del Mar's trailing Kyle Chin in the route there. Way to thread the needle for quarterback McCarthy. And great catch to go ahead and high point that football for Del Maj.
Yeah, that was great concentration by Del Maj. You can see he tracked that football all the way into his hands. That allowed him to make the catch through traffic.
Bunch set into the boundaries. They're going to hand this ball off to the other Chin brother, who is not going to make it this time. Cowley in the backfield to make the stop. They're going to lose yardage for the first time tonight. Pushing them back to the 38-yard line. Gamble now in the backfield as the running back. McCarthy drops back. And that ball is going to be a nice catch. That is going to be a call for the tight end as he's coming across the field. Aiden Nicholson.
Yeah, Brady Culp able to bring Nicholson down before he was able to turn upfield and gain some extra yards.
First and 10 on the 22. Quarterback's going to keep this one. He'll get down to, looks like about the 20. Get a couple of yards out of that. Second down. Mountain View's going to call timeout. The minute left. They have one timeout remaining in this half. Well, Heritage showed that they had I can't even get it out. A little momentum in the series prior to the one that they just had, and you kind of thought maybe they may have kind of figured it out, but the Mountain View offense just kind of stepped in there and just didn't give them the space that they needed. That second down was not as successful as we had seen it in that one series where no third downs ever came up.
Right.
And third down has just not been a good down for these guys this entire game. So when they get to 3, the percentages of them being successful go way down. Second and 8. McCarthy drops back. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep this one himself. Nice little scramble as he runs out of bounds, stopping the clock at 52 seconds. It will be enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the, well, not quite. Not quite. They're not going to give it to him, so they'll, that will bring up third down. And about a yard. Quarterback's going to keep this one. Decided to bounce that upside. They are going to give him the yard he needed, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 12. Fakes it to the running back, looking for Gable. Gable almost brings that one in. Nice job there on McCarthy trying to throw it to his back shoulder. Gable just not able to bring that one in. Second and 10. Chin and Delmage, both receivers at the bottom. McCarthy looking for a receiver. He is not going to find one. But it looks like he is going to run hard and get in for the touchdown on the scramble. Heritage definitely defensively needs to make the tackles. When they make the contact, they need to bring the guy down.
Yeah, they do. And even on that last play, Jack Warren that ended up making the tackle, you can see he was actually trying to pull him backwards rather than go ahead and just make the tackle. And
yeah.
and I understand what he's doing there because he's close to the end zone. You want to try to prevent that score, but you have to focus on wrapping them up before you can worry about anything else.
You sure do. McCarthy only listed as 6 foot, 170 pounds, but he sure does run like he's a bigger guy than that.
Yeah, I think he's a little heavier than that, a little bit more built.
So 28 seconds left to play in the first half here, and Mountain View back on the scoreboard, 35-7 over the Timberwolves. Nice shot there of the Mountain View's band playing their fight song.
Heritage will certainly want to use this last 28 seconds to try to get something going before the half. Mountain View will start the ball with the second half.
They will. They definitely will. Mullet has kicked everyone into the end zone except for the last one.
And even that was just a yard short.
Yeah. Mullet. And this one is going to go into the end zone. As McCord catches it there. Heritage take the ball over from the 20-yard line. Field clock has started. Two running back set. Hand off to Cowley. Haven't seen him in a while, but he is going to take the ball here. Looks like he'll get about 3 out of that and bring up 2nd and 7. And that is going to end the first half of play. I tell you what, Mountain View rolling right now. Heritage definitely have something to talk about in that locker room defensively. What can they do to stop it? We'll have to wait and see for the third quarter. We'll see you back then. This is EP.
Hello, I'm Matt Griffin with this EPS Inspires moment. Over the course of Remote Learning 2.0, we've been showing you how our high school choir programs are rising to the challenge of singing together even when they must be apart. Today, how those high school choir programs came together to form the largest choir of its kind in district history. Since its debut in 2018, Let the Music Fill Your Soul by Jacob Narvarud and Robert Bodie has become a favorite of choir programs around the country. So, when the idea came about to sing it as part of a joint virtual choir, the high school choir directors of Evergreen Public Schools invited the composers to speak with students about the creative process.
We're really excited to welcome you to this conversation with composer Jacob Narvarud. He's coming to us from Kansas.
I teach at Ohio State University.
Composer Jacob Narvarud and composer and poet Robert Bodie answered questions from students about their creative process and how their collaboration came about.
When you're composing, how do you choose what time signature?
Yeah, good question. So when I'm composing, how do I decide what time signatures and key signatures to use? So it just depends on, really it all goes to the poetry. It all comes from the text.
And I started thinking about the fact that we are just so much, that each one of us is a hero, and each one of us is an artist, and each one of us is a singer. And so I wanted to write something that would welcome all of those people to this performance.
Evergreen High School Choir Director Margaret Green says the joint super choir, if you will, represents the same sort of creative and collaborative process for students.
The hope is the culmination, when they hear the finished product, they feel like they were a part of creating something. And that's, maybe the best of what we can offer them in this time of online learning and virtual learning. That's what I kind of hope that they get, that it was a really unique thing that we were able to do during this challenging time for choirs.
And for the students who took part, they say as much as they enjoyed this virtual choir, it will be even better when our choirs can sing it in person once again.
Really just singing with each other again, because when you go through something like this, you just realize how much you actually like singing with people and not being alone singing by yourself.
Honestly, it makes me feel like we have a sense of hope. Like we're all gonna, come together for this one piece, even while there's other things going on in the world, So I just feel like, there's just a sense of hope.
And now, the largest joint high school choir in the history of Evergreen Public Schools, more than 160 singers in all, performing Let the Music Fill Your Soul by Jacob Narvarud and Robert Bodie.
be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, the wishing well. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is blue, I'll be looking at the moon, and I'll be seeing you. I'll be looking at the moon, and I'll be seeing you.
Hello, welcome to this EPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Bernbach. Teachers, of course, are always looking for ways to inspire their students, but sometimes they get some outside help. For some second and third graders in the district's Excel program, that extra help came courtesy of the mayor of Vancouver and an empty plot of land. When you look across the street from Evergreen High School, you might see just a vacant lot.
Hi, my name is Montgomery Lloyd.
But these second and third graders,
My name is Avery.
they see possibilities.
There are not enough food trucks in Vancouver, Washington. By building a large food truck lot, it could solve the problem. So my idea is a combined art and science center. My food donation center and orchard will allow people to donate and receive food for free.
These students are part of Evergreen Public Schools' Excel program, and the Vacant Lot Project challenged them to come up with an idea for how to use this vacant lot.
And kind of use it as a lens to look at their own community and see what they would want to change or what they think is missing or what they would like to improve.
Then they needed to record a video and pitch that idea.
I propose building a homeless shelter for all ages, genders, and races. I propose building an animal shelter to help the animals in need. I propose building a place where kids can have free internet and power.
The students also had to put together 3D designs, and boy, were they creative.
It was fun to see a lot of the details. Lots of unique furniture that was built, right? Using recycled materials. I think that's the best part too. It's all junk that's laying around the house.
This wasn't the first year that the Excel program has done this project, but this year students got a little something special as the teachers reached out to the mayor of the city of Vancouver, who got right back to them with an idea of her own.
And so I thought I would do something a little different in thanking you. I want to invest in you. In the next few days, you're going to be receiving a letter from me in the mail. And inside that letter, for each one of you, is a $5 bill. What I would like for you to do is to find a way to use that money to make a positive change in our community.
The mayor's message and $5 challenge did more than just honor the kids. It was recognition to the students that they can make a difference now and in the future.
And I think Anne was like another coach in their life saying, I'm here to cheer you on. You're doing the work, and your teachers and I are here to say, we're proud of you and keep it up.
Thank you. Bye.
Full disclosure now, the actual vacant lot that the students use as the base of the project, it's got power lines on it, so it really can't be developed. But many of the ideas the students came up with will work in other locations. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Bernbach.
If you love concerts and live theater, going to baseball games, and eating in restaurants, inside, if you love parties and the small talk with the guy who makes you iced coffee the right way, then wear a mask and let's beat this virus so we can get back to the things we love. Mask up, America.
Hello and welcome to the EPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Bernbach. A year ago tomorrow was a sad day as due to the virus, Evergreen Public Schools announced they had to close schools. A year later, Illahee Elementary School wanted to leave their students and families with a happy memory, and they did that by planting 19 trees.
Drop it right there.
It was Friday, March 13th last year that we closed the schools, and so we knew we wanted to do something for the community, for the kids.
We're just gonna get in there like that. I'm gonna go grab a handsaw to also help with this, so I'll be right back.
We knew also that we wanted to plant trees on the playground for shade and for outdoor learning in the future in years to come.
Would you like to hold it? Sure. And then go ahead and pull that up, shake all the dirt off of it. We'll leave that in the hole. Beautiful.
No, I don't have a name for my tree yet.
Do you know what kind of tree it is?
I think it's what? Oh yeah, it's a magnolia, yeah.
I think it was, Friday the 12th or Friday the 13th last year that the principal told the teachers we're closing the schools, and everybody was just,
In shock.
Yeah, in shock. And so to be 1 year later out here with the community planting trees is just really awesome.
I found that hand actually works better.
It's meant to be a special gift for our kids and community. The city of Vancouver donated all of these trees. The district came to dig the holes. The district's also supported in a lot of other ways to get this project going, and our PTA has helped too with getting it all organized.
I'm trying to chop off this part.
It is wonderful. There is nothing like planting something that really engages a child in the natural process of the world and excites them.
See where my dirt mark is here?
Yeah.
This is the top of the ground, so we want to fill in about that much.
Okay.
I know you're not in school, so you're not supposed to be learning today. But did you accidentally learn something today?
But
Welcome back as you guys tap into this as the kickoff. And you guys get to get right in on the game as Mountain View has a great run there.
It was Xavier Mayo.
Giving them some great field position as we start out the third quarter. Hey, we want to welcome you guys back to McKenzie Stadium. Had a late start there. EPS Sports, this is Mountain View Thunder going up against the Heritage Timberwolves. Mountain View up on top, 35-7. They start the third quarter with the ball and great field position. Quarterback keeper. McCarthy dashes back inside, and he just refuses to go down at the end of the day. And he is going to get down to about the 27-yard line. Second down. Handoff now to Drake. Drake, nice little sidestep. Tries to get to the outside, but he's going to get wrapped up right about the 26-yard line. Get about a yard out of that run. It'll bring up third down.
So it was Braden McEmoyle able to go ahead and bring him down.
Del McCauley comes into the game. Del Maj comes out. Drake once again will take the handoff, and he will get down enough to move the chains. Halftime talk had to have been for the Mountain View side is, hey, just kind of keep doing what you're doing, stay focused, keep playing good ball. Heritage's side, we've got to tackle, and we've got to stop them offensively. Yep. And we have got to, when you make initial contact with the quarterback, McCarthy, you've got to stop him. McCarthy looking for a man in the middle. He finds Del Maj. Del Maj unable to hold on to that ball, and it'll be an incomplete pass, second down. But, defensively, they have got to be able to stop the quarterback.
Yeah, they do. I mean, even if they can go ahead and prevent McCarthy from using his legs, it really kind of reduces the options that Mountain View has going forward.
Yeah, it does. because he is carrying the brunt of the running game for them. He does have more yardage than any other running back on the field. Drops back again. This time he's going to take off. Delayed reaction. He will get down across the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Takes a good pop by one of the defenders. Man, we've got a man down.
It was Brady Colt.
That's going to be number 99, Adam Yukon. But it looks like he's going to be all right as he gets off with no assistance. Clock winds at 10:04. Martin and Delmage here at the bottom of the screen. Quarterback keeper once again. And he is going to get enough for the first down as he gets tackled across the 10-yard line. First and goal from the 9. Good push there by Mountain View's offensive line. Delmage on the screen. Delmage dips in, then back outside for the score. McCord there to try to push him out of bounds, but it is only after he has crossed the goal line. Mountain View on top, 41-7.
There's some good blocking there by the Mountain View receivers to go ahead and allow Delmage to get to the corner of the end zone.
Crucial point here for the Heritage Timberwolves. They will need to score again on their next possession, because if Mountain View comes back and scores, we are in the mercy rule, 40 points, and we will have a running clock for the remainder of this game. Judd Millett ready to take the kick, and it is going to be good, as the score is now 42-7. Mountain View starting where they left off from the first half of play here, as their offense is simply unstoppable. There's nothing Heritage has been able to put together that's going to create a stop for these guys.
No, and I mean, it's, you know, Riley McCarthy is able to use his feet and really create some space, and it opens up space for his receivers as well when they decide to go ahead and throw the football.
Yeah,
not only that, Mountain View is blocking well, creating lanes for when they get into open space to gain some extra yards and find some seams, and the Mountain View offense is just running extremely efficient today.
Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. So it is good to see that Aiden Miller is back on the field, number 3, one of the deep men back there with McCord. Looks like he may have his leg taped up there, and he's back ready to go. And this ball is going to sail about 5 yards deep into the end zone. And Heritage's ball on the 20-yard line. Very important possession here for the Timberwolves. Cowley in as the running back. Sends a man in motion. Bodie Parker, nice run. And Parker will get down to the 28-yard line before he is stopped. Second down. Nice little 8-yard run.
Yeah. Parker pushed out of bounds by J.J. Thompson. J.J. Thompson being a freshman out there for Mountain View.
Good job for the freshman. Wing formation. Bodie, double handoff again. Caden Bowles ends up with the ball. He'll get across the 30-yard line. Down to about the 32. That will be plenty to move the chains. 1st and 10. Quick pitch out to the running back. Cowley lowers the shoulders, and he is going to blast past the 35-yard line. Looks like he'll make it down to the 36.5 here. We'll see if they spot the ball. Just in front of the 37-yard line. Second down. And in motion, they'll hand this ball off again. Zach Gable there to make the stop. They're going to lose a couple of yards on this one, bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Heritage hasn't been great on 3rd downs tonight. We'll see how they do with this 3 and 6.
No, they haven't. I don't think they've had a successful 3rd down all game, to be honest with you. That good drive they had where they scored, they never made it to 3rd down.
Right.
So after losing a yard, it's 3rd and 6. 2 running backs in the backfield. Quick pitch out. That's going to be Lemire. And Lemire is going to take a pop right as he gets across the 35. And he will get back to the line of scrimmage. Great job there.
It's Tamacloe with the stop.
4th and 6 will bring out the punt team. Zach Gable stands just inside the 40-yard line to receive the punt. One of his better punts, but it's going to get fielded at the Martin sprints to the far side of the field, looking to find some room here. And we have got a late penalty flag. See what that's going to be.
Xavier Mayo came up with a big block there. Looks like they are going to go ahead and call a block in the back.
Yep, they sure are. So that will back them up to the worst field position they've had all game as they take the ball inside the 30-yard line for the 1st down. Fakes a handoff. Good, nice misdirection as they take the ball up the middle across the 30-yard line.
That almost looked like a little double handoff.
Yep. It sure was. They gave the ball to Gable. Gable handed the ball off to the running back number 27. And that is going to be J.J. Thompson. Thompson's going to get a couple yards out of it. Big D lineman for Heritage. Matthew Evans. Banged up a little bit, but he's able to get off the field on his own. McCarthy drops back. Quick little screen pass out to the running back receiver. And he's going to get down to the 41-yard line. Xavier Mayo moves the chains on that one. Johnson goes into motion. Johnson's going to keep it this time. Johnson finds the edge, gets across midfield before he is taken out of bounds at about the 58-yard line. Johnson will get all 10 yards on that play and move the chains once again. As the Mountain View Thunder offense moving with success once again. Tamacoli back into the game as the running back. Gamble in the backfield with him. Gives it to the first man in, Tamacoli. Tamacoli is going to get to the 45-yard line before he stopped. A couple of yards out of that, 2nd and 8. Mayo back into the game. Running back looking, he breaks the initial contact, and he is going to get pushed out of bounds just barely at the 22-yard line.
There's a big block there by Gable coming in and creating space.
Howard Hawk with his first reception of the game and gets some good yards afterwards, moving the chains for the Mountain View Thunder. Stein Gamble's going to keep it. He's going to get about a yard just outside the 20-yard line before he is taken down. Bring up 2nd down. Gamble in motion. This time it's a quarterback follow as McCarthy gets in behind Tamacoli and just follows him into the line of scrimmage there. Good run as it gets him down to the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. Tamacoli takes the ball right up the middle. He'll get down across the 10, down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9. J.J. Johnson takes this one himself. Takes his time as he gets in behind his blockers, and he is going to get pushed into the end zone for the touchdown. Great job there by J.J. Johnson. Johnson, only a freshman.
Yeah, it's good to see him getting some play time early. I'm sure we'll certainly see him come the fall.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Snapping the holder looked good, and so is the kick. So with that score, that does push us into the 40-point mercy rule. So we will have a running clock for the remainder of this quarter and the fourth quarter.
Yeah, granted that Heritage doesn't put another 6 on the board.
Yeah, it will continue to be that way.
Yeah, now while Heritage wasn't able to go ahead and continue to stop the run there for that Mountain View drive, they did do a much better job of wrapping up their tackles. You didn't see as many Mountain View players bouncing off of tackles and that type of thing during that series.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Got a good shot at the Mountain View band. Everybody's socially distanced, of course. But nevertheless, out here enjoying some football on Friday afternoon. Millett's ready for the kickoff here. This time the ball does actually go out of bounds this time. Bounced out of bounds at about the 2-yard line, so Heritage will get the ball at the 35.
Rare misstep we've seen from Millette.
Yeah.
He's been fairly automatic all year long.
So Heritage will take the field there at 35. Sophomore quarterback Khalil Osmond at the helm. Trip receivers on the far side. Osmond rolls out, looking for a man in the flat. McCord, the intended receiver, that's going to go through his hands. Bring up second down. And this time they're going to have 3 receivers down here at the bottom into the boundary. Tried to do that delay handoff, and this time it is not going to work at all, as Callie gets stopped and dropped right there at the 30-yard line.
Great penetration there by Trevor Hinton to get into the backfield and make that stop.
Yep, sure did. Sure did. Third and 15. Lineman a little anxious there for Mountain Views. Going to get that 5 yards back that they lost on that last play, 3rd and 10.
It's only the 3rd penalty flag we've seen today. It's been a fairly clean game.
Yep, sure has. Osmond's going to roll out, set up for his man down the field. Reynolds battling out there with Hawk for the football. Fourth and 10, we'll bring the kick team back out. Howard Hawk now sets up as the deep man. And that ran out that 3rd quarter. as we get prepared here for quarter number 4, final quarter of the game. Once again, remind everybody it will be a running clock, so it's going to go pretty quick here as the T-Wolves are going to kick the ball back off to the Thunder here, and hopefully they'll be able to slow this Thunder team down.
Yeah, you certainly hope so. You want to see some success come from the Timberwolves defense. To get a stop, even to push them in a 3rd and long situation. Because Mountain View hasn't had to face that yet tonight.
No, they haven't. They sure have not. The only down that Mountain View has not had to convert into a first down is 4th down. They have been successful on the first 3 downs every single time. Much better punt as Hawk waves that off for the fair catch, and they will take the ball over on the 42-yard line. Like we have a new quarterback in the game for the Thunder. Mitch Johnson, sophomore quarterback. 6'1", 200 pounds, so a pretty big guy. Steps in underneath. He's going to hand that ball off. Mekhi Parker, the running back on that, as he gets down to the 49-yard line, brings up 2nd down. This point of the game, Mountain View will take a lot of time off the field clock before they take a snap. This time, J.J. Johnson on the end around. Going to lose about a yard on the play that time, though.
Yeah, Isaac Washington able to go ahead and wrap him up, bring him down.
See, Royce Copley came into the game. Copley, a junior. And it looks like we're going to penalty flag on Mountain View for movement. That'll back them up 5. Third and 10, so the first 3 and long situation for the Thunder all game long.
Yeah, I'd like to see Heritage be able to go ahead and make a stop here.
Heritage now rotating in some new guys as well. Johnson the wing, Parker the running back. Nice run there. He comes from the far side of the field on the handoff. Great job there.
That's a big run to move the chains.
Porter Drake did a good job there. Nice hard run. Porter Drake, also a freshman.
The kid's got a bright future.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. 5'8", 165. This time Parker's going to keep it. He's going to run hard as he gets the handoff. Parker, a freshman, 5'11", 175. So nice size running backs that Mountain View's got coming up for him. So Johnson sets him down. Another handoff. Tries to get to the outside, and he does. Then cuts back inside. Nice little footwork in the open field there by Porter Drake. Drake's going to move the chains again with that nice run.
Isaac Washington coming in again with a nice open field tackle. But not before Mountain View is able to move the chains.
David Tauscher, number 75, comes in to replace one of the linemen. Tauscher, a sophomore. Parker's going to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play, and that's going to be about it. Jose Garcia now, another lineman, checks into the game, number 58. Johnson in motion. Kai Parker not able to get any yards out of that. He will get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be 3rd down and 10. Mountain View taking their time, eating up as much clock as they can. Nice little run there by the running back. It'll bring up 3rd down. Fourth down from the 27. They'll need to get to the 19-yard line to keep possession. 4.5 left to play in the game. Man in motion. This time Johnson will keep it. Johnson turns that upfield for a nice run as he does make it across the 20 down to the 18-yard line. And that will move the chains as the clock continues to run. Timmy Carter, a freshman lineman, number 70, checks into the game. So Coach Matheson emptying the bench, giving everybody an opportunity to get some playing time. His young lineman.
Yeah, and they're still able to move the ball extremely effectively. It shows, some promise for this Mountain View football team as we
sure does
look towards the fall.
And the next 3 years for some of these guys.
Yeah.
Parker hands the ball off, gets the ball to him again, and he is going to get a couple out of this one. And now they're just trying to run as much time off the clock as possible before they take another play. Field clock down to 10 seconds. And they are going to let the field clock time run out, take a delay of game penalty. It'll back them up 5. Still second down. Field clock round again. We'll see if they're going to actually run a play this time. Looks like they will run a play. And good sportsmanship here by the Mountain View coaching staff. They do not intend to score another point in this game, so the game will end with Mountain View 49 and Heritage 7.
Yeah, the play clock not syncing up perfectly with the game clock. They're going to have to either turn this football over on downs or kick a field goal or at least run one.
Yeah. They're going to take a knee again here this time as well. That will bring up 4th down. Depending on when the officials decide to wind the clock, we'll see how quick it syncs up here.
It looks like there's a 2-second difference, but with the running clock, that will be it.
So we will just let these last 25 seconds run out, as that is going to be the final score of the game right there. Mountain View on top by a lot, 49-7. Over the T-Wolves. Mountain View ends the last game of the season for them with a victory. Heritage, tough loss for them on the last game of the season, especially for some of their seniors out there. But you know, exaggerated season. I said that again, exaggerated season. I don't know why I keep saying that. But the season is just shortened. I mean, you know, these kids didn't have a whole lot of opportunity to play, but they got to play. That was the most important thing. That's what everybody in the area was just wanting to happen, was to allow these kids to get out here and play some sports. They got a chance. Unfortunately, Heritage came in out on the short end of the stick on this game, but we want to thank everybody for joining us here on this short season. Final games tonight, so we appreciate you guys joining us. Remember, we have another game this evening at 7. We will kick it off at 6:55. That is going to be Evergreen Plainsmen and the Kelso Highlanders coming down from Kelso, Washington to play the game. We want to thank everybody for joining us here at Comcast 28 and 328 and the folks who joined us on the internet on the YouTube station. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great evening.